Hi, Craig and Sarah, and all my classmates at ArtistWorks. It was interesting. I got home from vacation and I saw all these videos on the Scotland Challenge, and I didn't know what that was. I don't pay attention too much to my dashboard, so I went and looked at the dashboard and saw something about the video challenge. And I also found that there were collaboration going on, which I hadn't seen, and also that there's a chat board, I guess. Although for my iPad, I guess they don't support mobile, so I don't see the chat unless I move to my desktop. Well, I'd like to enter something in the challenge, and this will be a little stretch, but here's my rationale. I'm going to do a song by a singer named Ralph May. He was an Englishman, and he was raised mostly by his mom, as his father left the family when he was 2 years old. Did have a brother, and his mother struggled to keep food on the table. And at 7, Ralph picked up the harmonica and started playing the harmonica. And a little while after that, skiffle bands, S-K-I-F-F-L-E, bands, and equivalent to the jug bands of today, were becoming all the rage in England, Scotland, and Ireland. So he formed his own band, and in that band he played ukulele for quite a few years, and later he graduated to the guitar. He toured a lot, across the UK, and he was influenced by a lot of US folk and blues singers. In fact, he adopted the last name McTell from Blind Willie McTell, a blues singer down in the South. Okay, you probably guessed the tune. It's called Streets of London. And say, hey, but it's not about Scotland. And Ralph McTell is an Englishman. He's not in Scotland either. But, he originally named the song Streets of Paris. And then he realized he was probably singing about London rather than Paris. And I figure if he couldn't tell the difference between France and England, it certainly could have been Scotland he was talking about in the song. Certainly Scotland is much closer to England than Paris or France would be. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, I just came across the song Streets of London for ukulele, and I had heard it when I was a kid on guitar, and I always liked the song, but I found this arrangement for ukulele, and of course now I have to go practice it. So I'm going to give myself a day of practicing, and then I'll be back to play it. All right, see you in the next segment. Okay, it's been a day of practice, so here's Streets of London. Okay, there you have it. And if I could make one request for Craig, hurry up and teach Dan TNC, so when I go to Hawaii in November, I've had enough practice to play it for Nathan Ahinu, the N in TNC. All right, so long for now.